Welcome to the Breakfast Club, my friends. It's Thursday, the 3rd of April, 2025. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what we got in the markets today. Well, I think I've hit my objectives for the week already. I was looking for this return back into the daily premium array. We hit that yesterday late, drove straight to it, hit it, and snapped off of it like crazy. Now we've taken out the lows. That's it. I've pretty much hit the objective I wanted to hit for the week. So if we are now starting our little descent into the slow slide into oblivion here, this is the next price leg down. So we're looking for this level we had down here, 17,341. That's where I'm anticipating the market to go. So, but this week is supposed to create a swing low. So this could turn around on us. I just want this noted here today. This could turn around on us and start to climb back up again. Today being the last day. So today we've made the low for the week. This could be it. And if you study my Tibbs idea, this is the day we're expecting that to happen here, which was 12. So we were expecting to see that keep going up. It didn't hit the objective, now rolled through. This is the next number on Tibbs. So we're looking for this to be the turn day. If it doesn't, if it just comes back up into this level, rolls over and continues to come down, we've got next week's going to be some squabblers. They're arguing over who's going to make the next low or the next swing point, which could be right back into this imbalance right here and then continue going lower. Again, it's an on-farm payroll, you guys. Be careful this week. If you're not done, try and get your trades off here before the end of morning session today, because tomorrow it's going to be kind of nuts. I anticipate it's probably just going to be a baff around day. So yeah, I have nothing for sure. I don't have a sense of absolute in this morning. All I know is what it looks like and what the potential for a reversal today is being. So we'll see how today ends. Face is feeling a little better this morning. I had I put some water in my mouth this morning. I was slushing it around and I could actually hold it in my mouth better today. So I'm hoping after a week of this so far to get that we've got some improvement happening. So that's a good thing. Let me make sure we are okay. We're live. Okay. We got 5 of you in here. That's good. I'll take 5 people. Happy to see you. Thanks for the thumbs up already. In there already. Just turning up, man. Just turning up. So this could be just your nice little study day. If you get a nice clean setup, then yeah, I'd say low risk and look at a nice little trade. Keep your risk really low and keep your stop loss in a reasonable area. risking 1%, 2% of your account on days like today is just suicidal. So just be real careful. Exercise caution this week. All right, let's go through the charts here and see what we've got. So you got my downside objective here for NASDAQ for now. We could still, that could completely change, and today ends up reversing, going higher, and then we end up running right back up into this range. And if we break that high, then we're having a seasonal tendency to continue to come back up for the rest of April. Would be nice to see, but we got to get above this level and this premium inside that range for me to be more bullish. Otherwise, still bearish. ES, what do we got for ES? So we ripped all the way through all of those. Done and dusted. Remove. Remove. We ran and skipped through, took the low. Then we came back into the breaker. Closed below it here, or closed below this giant SIBI, and said, we're going to extend the range. We came back up inside it. That's it. Now you want to see this continue coming lower. I'm looking now for this to extend the range lower. So that's what we're looking to see in. So I'm looking for here. I'm looking for sell side liquidity. Let me take the low here. We traded below it. We came back inside it. To the premium. Closed below it. Aiming for the low now. Bit choppy, but we're going to take this low here now as well. And natural gas is in a holding pattern. 58, it's up 50 cents. Still got to get back up above this high here. Copper. Right back into this consolidation. We'll see if we get a reaction off of 50% of the consolidation or full fill, or see if it completely closes. Relative equal lows in real estate. Nice little pop up to the premium here. TSX. This would be nice if we cleared out this high. This could be another run on the liquidity above us here, which would be a nice little seasonal tendency in Canada, at least, for the markets to continue to improve. So that would be nice to see. We could see a nice, definitely a nice run on the liquidity at 25,751 in Canada. Looking for upside natural gas still. Ooh, gold. Gold did our reversal. We'll have a look at that in a second. I'm still looking at 2916. And it's coming down to 927 already, so that's the pre-market. Wheat finally rolled over. We've been waiting for it to get down here for a few weeks now, and now it's finally hit that objective. We're looking at coming back down here. We're looking for the sell side here now. Soybeans still looking for the sticks down here. We've hit that upside objective again, so off the mitigation block. And we're looking for this to come lower. Head for the sticks. Sugar hits a breaker. Looking for a run back down into here and here. Look for this downside objective here. We traded back below it, came back inside it. Run to the discount box down here, box to box trading. Box to box inside that range, or box to box inside here if you want, doesn't matter. Looking for this upside objective here at 214 in live cattle. Cocoa, go. There's our next upside objective in cocoa, and we've hit it already. Wow. Nice. Okay, so cocoa's hit that. Let's go back to a 4-hour now because charts aren't supporting. So we're looking for this next objective up here at 10,264-ish. See if we get back into that and then run higher. Look at how we're hitting these objectives. Like, you can't ask for more precision than that. That's crazy. Corn sideways. And let me just check my levels here. This was really good. You notice this? I don't know if Abs is in here this morning or not. Remember when we did this, I gave you this setup yesterday. I gave you this entry right here. And then we said run for the wick. We were looking at this from the wick perspective, way up here. And we put terminus way up there. Remember that? And look, as we went through the day, and look where it hit. Right on terminus. and then literally hammered down. It literally finished and changed color. It went so bad. It went straight down. But boy, did we ever nail with perfection our terminus. So if you would have taken that trade yesterday, that was almost a full $2 trade. $1.50 something at least. Which is, in oil, depending on how much you've got for leverage, is huge. It's massive. So that one panned out okay for oil yesterday. Oh yeah, because we were looking for this upside objective, remember? Nailed it. $65.91, $65.94 to $66.29. Right there. That's the downside objective. Breach that. I'm looking for here next. And then those would be the downside objectives. And if we take that would be the low. Oh, I lucked out with this little short on this trade here this morning, and it's just slowly rolling over, still slowly coming down still. Keep it. We're into stress-free. Best place to be is stress-free. Gold. Let's have a look at gold's reversal here. Let's take it on an hourly basis. We took the highs. This was a tricky one. So look at the levels. There's nothing in here. We do have that little imbalance right there. Yeah, I guess you'd have to use that one. So be careful about your wrong thing here. Let's pull these out so you see that's the premium, and the discount is right there. Okay, so we have the high taken. Keep your eye on that little fellow back there. Yes, you have to cut through candles. We had a whole bunch of all this wick stuff. As soon as you close below it, it becomes a level of resistance now. Run lower, premium to discount, run through the discount, but we just ran through it with wicks. We've cleared out these lows. So what you want to see now is you see it close above here, get above this level, and then start marching back into that range. But you see how it closes below that? You go, oh, we're going to extend the range here lower. And it literally did not give you any opportunity here unless you go down to the lower time frames, which we'll be looking for to see if that continues going lower. Okay, so quickly go down to the lower time frame, see if we can find something in there. It gave us the reversal. So here's the 15-minute time frame. This is why you'll see these things happen on the lower time frames way before you see it obviously on the higher time frame stuff. There, 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 there. So stop loss would go up here. We did not close above, we do not close above this level. Reverse, close below this level, come back, found support at that level, look for range extension. Range extends. So you would have seen it on a 15-minute chart. If you just wait for a body to get below here and it closes right there below that body, trades back into the candle's wick, and or this little imbalance down here, hits it, continues to come lower. So you would have found something on the 15-minute chart. Got to get back up here. And the way the prices of gas is just, or oil is just plummeting here, I wouldn't give this a sizable return anyway. We have Bitcoin. What has Bitcoin been up to? We have a change in direction. Market structure shift. Body trades below this level, trades back into that level, and goes short. Nice. And where are we headed, you say? Relative equal lows below you here. That seems to be the most apparent place for it to look for. I see where it's come back into here. You got to get through that level right there now, and you're right smack on it. So I want to see it. Obviously, we want to push for the low, but if we get a retracement back into this range, you do not want to see it get above 83,424, 83,476 on a close, obviously. Look for that level right there. That's upside. You don't want to see it taken. Okay, it's Bitcoin. Pay to energy is still going higher. If you carry, I like it. Sick. We finally did come back down to this level we're looking for right here. We'll see if we come down and touch it one more time. United Airlines, look at that pre-market. Look at that big drop. It's a $5 drop. They just come right back up in here, tagged that yesterday. And now their pre-market is literally gapping down here. Wow. That's almost a 10% drop in pre-market before. You see that? And they're still dropping. Well, Ford's holding on. 995 now. They're going down lower. 1101. They're running these lows out now. Looking for a discount in Dodge. Come on, you start climbing now. That's it. Let's go. Let's start marching into the seasonal tendency here. Let's start going. Climbing this out of here. Looking for Tesla to take out those highs. Not that I'm pushing for Tesla. Actually, I'm not. I don't buy into anything that guy's doing right now, so. That we'll go to Hispanic Resources. I don't know who that is, but buy side liquidity has finally been taken. And discount, we finally rolled over and hit our discount level for the US dollar. That's drove everything back up to the levels that we were looking for. So they're all hit now. It's nice. Australian dollar. I want to see that run above these highs here now. the British pound, Canadian dollar, 185, US CAD. Oh, look at that. We actually started gaining some money, our dollar back. Look at that. Who would have thunk, hey? Upside goal. Finally, after how many months of downside and upside, we finally hit it right there. We were calling this right at the beginning of the year, downside objective. It hit it. And then, so literally 4 months now, it's taken us to get our upside objective there in Japanese yen. But we did it. It marched along, hit all those objectives. So I do like that. All right, we're done. Show's over. We've hit it. We've hit all our objectives, except for a little silver here. Look at the drop in silver now. We hit that premium level and on the money reversed, and now we're gapping down here. So tell me that's not a precise level. Even despite all of this, it's a precise level. We never got above it. So it's a shame, but okay. Citigroup. Still looking for this downside objective in Citigroup. Lots of liquidity sitting down there. Let's get back to where we're at. So I don't see any reversal here yet. I'm out from here. I think I just got out right there, so I'm done on the short. I didn't have a downside objective, so I look to see if we can get back into this. I'm hopeful this creates a swing here this morning at 8:30, 9 or 9 o'clock. And then we start to see a run back up into this range. I'd like to see let's get back up into that 19,000 again, which is 140 handles away or so. So I want to see market structure shift above here, clear out that level, find some support. I like this order block here first, so we'll see if we can get something off of that. Start marching higher. Yeah, let's say hi to everybody this morning. We're 20 people in here. Who's in first? Chris Alley. Good morning. Carried 246 QQQ puts overnight. This ought to be fun this morning. QQQ puts. A QQQ put. Let's all go over here. What was that? You carried some puts overnight. Oh, look at that. You should be happy with that then, I guess, Chris. Is it just a straight put you're using? It's awesome how quickly you've improved. Take a look at the quarterly 3-month for ES. Quarterly 3-month in ES, you say. Okay, sorry, I was in a little trade there and I had to try and watch really carefully what I was up to. So anyway, yeah, Chris, take a look at the quarterly 3-month for ES. Looking at weekly NQ as well, both look like we're continuing downwards. Yeah. Yeah, I've got that sinking feeling, man. Like this could be the next ES low. Is my next downside objective here. $51.69. Looking for the lows to get taken out now. Look at that. We just literally opened on that level and come straight down. So looking for the lows to take. Mm. Love straight lines in crude oil. I want to buy crude oil somewhere. Good morning. Nice trade, Chris. Morning all. Morning, Hans. Abs. Yo, yo, yo. Come out. Bidding on silver calls this AM. Indices. Too much movement for me to trade. Darren, we are looking for a reversal here. Good morning, partner. How? You've been... I've been doing pretty good. It feels like my base is slowly coming back, which is kind of nice. I'll give it some more zaps. I use that red light therapy on it every night. I've got my DNA repairing pills that I take, my vitamins that I take. Obviously, the antivirals and the steroids are all done, but I'm just going to say goodbye to my wife. The Great White North, hey? Holy smokes, it dumped on us last night. We got a huge dump of snow. A huge dump of snow. We had a huge dump. So anyway, where are we at here, Phil? Yeah, I'm feeling good this morning. Doing my zappy face and all that other stuff. So yeah, it's all working out. It's all going good. So thank you very much for your concern. I appreciate it. I'm doing much better, I think. How does my words sound better this morning? Like I said, I was spitting, starting to get a hold of water in my mouth this morning. So that's a good thing, right? So we traded above it, below it, came back into it. Now looking for a run back into this small little range here. And there's really nothing for me in here. So I'm going to wait for it to break out of here. Or if it rolls over and comes back down again, takes lower. But I want to see if it gives us something cleaner. It's not every morning we see a regular trading hour gap that's 1,000 points. Eek Hans, is it really that big? Hey, wouldn't it be just delicious to see it run all the way up in there? Immediate rebalance, wouldn't that be awesome? Immediate rebalance, the 1,000 handle regular trading hour gap. Well, thanks, Abs. Yeah. We'll see what we get. I started getting a lot more twitching going on in my lip. So I'm thinking the nerve's starting to come back. Just goes dirt, 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 dirt. Chef's square shape. There's still some S's. S's that are missing. Morning, Derek. Thank you, Fiddles. We are being smart. We are professional traders, no gamblers, and we wait for confirmation to strike. That's our MO, indeed. Rich rising, everyone. Rich rising, everyone. Hey, Theta, I was looking at the 3-month. And it seems we may be going down for a while. Could you take a look and let me know if you're seeing this correctly? Because it looks bad. Yeah, it does. That's my downside mark, 17,341. So I agree. It doesn't look very good. It doesn't look good at all, my friend. But let's not doom and gloom. Let's just stay on the horse. If you start overshooting your objectives and it reverses on you and you miss it, you beat yourself up because you got this long range doom and gloom. This is where I'm looking, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're headed there. Right now we are. So until proven otherwise, that's our downside objective. But if I see a reversal on the hourly or something like that, that shows me that we're coming back. But don't forget, in order to go bullish again, I got to get above here. So I'm nowhere near inclined to go bullish just yet. But if you're just day trading, scalping, taking a little piece out of the market here and there, then I'm all for just keep your eye on that little prize there. Do not overextend yourself. So I'm just hanging on this level here. Exactly. You bought a discount. Why did you buy it there, Craig? There's no indication to buy right now. I don't see an indication to buy now. You probably see something I don't see, so I'm going to trust that you know what you're looking for. Um, mean, it's a mean reversion, pre-open bounce to come. This is excessive. Oh, okay. A mean reversion. Mean reversion. I've never heard of a mean reversion, so I don't know. Just looks heavy to me still. I don't see any bounce in here yet. Not even on a 1 minute chart do I see a bounce. So if you just look at this here, now I'm not trying to convince you differently on your trade. I'm just trying to share whatever it is that I know. So I'm not trying to diss your trade here. See how we've got this discount box right here? And then inside here is a couple of little imbalances as well. Zoom in on it. No, that's it right there. So you see how if we want to extend this range, you trade through it and you want to see it come back to it and then drop the range. The range goes all the way through it and you have not come back through this one on a close. See how you just come back, tap that level, roll over and come back down. And now you have a new level here that you want to see it, tap it, roll over and keep coming. So that's all I can see there. So right now it still tells me that you want to go short. If you break above this high and clear this out here on a close, look for that candle next for market maker shift, like a decent shift to come back up into that level. And if you take that out, then I'd say we're getting back into a longer run higher. If it works, teach us that stuff, man, because that's some ballsy moves you got there. I like a little adrenaline rush. Back in the day, jumping off mountains with my hang glider, going into a burning building, going into scenes with cops with their guns out. Freeze! I remember that one. I had a student one day, and we're working this guy in the hallway, and there's a cop literally standing over my head. And we're right just on the edge of the door jam. We're treating this patient. This cop's full on standing there with his gun drawn, yelling at this guy. Let me see your hand. I'm sitting there with the student, and I'm like, get the hell out of here. You got to go get to the truck. I can't afford to get a student killed. I've got a bulletproof vest on. You don't. Get the hell out of here. It was crazy. It's like, man, this is the best job ever. So here's this premium level again. So we've closed above this level. I like that. Come down, give a little kiss. And just watch. This opening could be crazy electric. There's that first little, we've got an object, we've got the fair value gap above that level. I like it. We've got institutional order flow entry deal, graded response. A plus right now, just leave right now. Go. We're above this level. I'd like to see it just come down, give it a little kiss right on top of this level here. Leave this open. Start pulling your fib tool on this, you guys. And have a look at where we're sitting in terms of 50% puts you right there, right back into this little tester here. So that's your A plus, just leave and go. As soon as it takes that high, pay yourself, move to break even, pay yourself, pay yourself. Retap this level. I want to buy that right there. I'm not. I'm just going to watch. As soon as it would have cleared this high here, I would move to break even, pay yourself a little piece right there, and move to break even off that. But it's like 1 minute before the open. So that was a regular trading hour kind of mash around. That'd be fun, but right now, not so much. There's your open. Upside objective for me is right here. That would have been a nice little trade. If it was in a regular trading hours, it would have been like a decent trade back inside that range. 60, 62%. You know what we just showed you on there, your fib tool, that fib tool technique, right? That would have been a nice little enter in here, go long, pay yourself there, Move your stop loss to break even, 62%, 70, move to 62, would have came back, tapped you out, and you're done. Quick little run, right? But looking for my upside objective here now. So if this is the optimum trade entry reversal around 75 to 79% or 70 to 79%, then you'll be glad that you paid yourself. If that was regular trading hours, or like regular time, without all this open and the news just coming up, that would have been a great opportunity. So what I'd like to see then is a run on all this liquidity up here. One more time. And even if we can get up into here and clear that out for 10 o'clock and start going lower. There's the objective. Now we'll see how we act in there or if we come back lower. Again, this is the potential for the Judas swing to occur. Tibbs, a 9-10 turn. So you're looking for Tibbs, 9-10 turn, looking for your ideal entry. Right there. You're off and running. So that's your what we haven't done yet is added our levels. Let me add that level now. It's 8:30. Says 6 a.m. candle. The 4 a.m. candle. And our open range. And we need to know the midnight candle right here. This next price leg, you guys. This is going to be a big run up. I see another huge run up here. Let's see if we start getting a reverse off of here. Start marching higher. We take out that low. I'm on the wrong side of it again. That looks like it wants to go higher. Not that you're going to trade this. I'm just looking. Nope. We've already poking below it. I don't even like to see that poke below there. There's our first presentation for value gap. So don't take anything. Just wait. Keep your powder dry, you guys. Mags. Wake up, Maggie. I think I got another little trade for you. Every morning, Mags. Come here. We'll sing to you every morning, Maggie. Just a warning for top step traders. Their rules are you can't trade within 2% of a price limit, which is 7% Nasdaq's cutoff at 18,770, and ES is 54.27, where you have to be out. Oh, really? That's interesting. By my calculations, disclaimer, I'm not responsible if I'm wrong. News. Bloody hell. Reload your stop test page. Top step page. Increase your time frame and reload your page. There's the 830. See how we just swept the highs with a wick? Reverse right here. Came back into it right there. Perfect short. See how we went through this level? I was like, nah, we're changing it up right there. Body trades through it on a close. Trades back into it. Perfect for a short right there. Extend the range. Pay yourself. Move your stop loss to break even and pay yourself. Takes out the next low. Pay yourself. Move to the previous one. You're out. That's another method you could use for a quick sniper type execution. Now, if it reverses and takes back out that high again and cleans out the high, look for support off the high in this fair value gap inversion, and we're looking to go higher. But until then, we're still going lower. The morning's range. Look for 50%. I do like the upside here as an objective to reach for. Let's see if we can get down into that 50% of that range. Right now you're looking at 50% of this range and you're more than past that. So if that's all we're working off of, the most immediate swing to high, you've hit the discount order block. Bounce. You want to see it start working your way through here again. And again, not clean. So there's the tap off the 830. Nope. Keep coming. Keep coming lower. You want to see it like an absolute level of just tap it and go. If not, it's got some other data points down here it's trying to reach for. I picked up my dad's gold sovereign ring. You want to see a big gaudy ring? Check this sucker out. Look at this guy. Look at how gaudy that is. It's like, it's one of those ones that you can't get your hand in your pocket. You can't get your wallet out. You're like, like, sorry guys, I can't pay for this. I can't seem to get my wallet. I think that's what they were designed for. It was my dad's, so it's now mine. My wife's like, you're not wearing that thing out. I'm like, yeah, come on. If we ever go to a pirate party, I'm wearing that. you, you're not wearing that. That's disgusting. That's so gaudy. Pirates in my on my dad's side. I don't know anything more other than there's some history of pirates, but we're from Portsmouth. We're from the south of England, so it doesn't surprise me that there's probably pirates in our bloodline. But my guess is they were probably swabbies. They probably swabbed the deck. They weren't no captains. They were probably the grunts on the ship. So if you pull that larger range now for the whole range for the morning, we'll look to see what we're now below the 50%. Macro's about to begin. Now you've swept that 50%. Let's see if we start going up. Or people that forget their wallets. Ah. Oh, abs, you're killing me. Oh. Oh, bless your little heart, abs. I love you, man. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, sorry, it was an inside joke. That's for me and abs. It's totally cool, brother. It's totally cool. Uh, Clearly my face isn't working. Oh, it's cramping. It's funny. That will go well with huge Cuban, a huge Cuban chain and a huge Cuban cigar. Like, I don't smoke cigars, but that's when you have those big monster rings sitting there. So tell me, one Cubador. And if I keep this palsy thing going on with the ring and I could be a real good Cuban. So tell me, senor, what for have you come to our country? Hit the like to reverse. Oh, yes. Ah, abs, that was a good one. All right, so here's our 50%. I want to see this nice little pump up now. Let's do reverse. I want to see this macro start kicking in, get above this level, find some supported here, start pushing this next leg higher. Come on. Come on now. We have a way to go to close the regular trading hours gap. Maybe, maybe by July, yeah. Come back and give it 8:30 a little kiss on the schnoz and go. There's that one here. Let's see it pump through here. I want to see it just get some motivation, get up there. That's it. Run. Run like the devil. Run like the dickens. Let's go. News release. You watch this sucker take off. That news. I bet you it's going to run up. Feels like it just wants to go there. Like it's giving you this sad kind of idea that it wants to go lower and then launch. Try to recover some of that, like 50% of that house and handle regular trading hour gap. You're still going to wait. You're still going to get confirmation though above here. Get some nice little bold candle above here. Displace, come back into this. Use it for support to go higher. What I want to see is that let's predict the next few candles, shall we? Let's say what we want to see. Ideally, I would like to see a big bold candle get shooting ready, a nice displacement candle. Not just a wick. I want to see a big displacement candle followed by a little fair value gap that's above this level. Create a fair value gap. Come back, give me an institutional order flow entry drill. A+ entry, grade that response, and I get out of Dodge. I'll settle for a pop up here. As long as the body gets above here, come back, find support at this level, and then leave. But a nice one would be a big bold displacement candle, like we're going this way. Watch this. I'll give you one opportunity to get on, and we're out of here. That's what I want to see. Reach under my desk and get my shoe. Mm, 42 people in here today. Welcome all 42 of you. Oh, we just lost 4 of them. No, we're not giving out free trades today. There's tariffs on our trades today. Damn Canadians and their tariffs. Come on. Now the question is, if it manifests the way we want it to turn manifest, how many of you are going to be tempted to still take the trade and get in there when the week is one of those, we're in that non-farm payroll? Do you just move to the sidelines and study this? Are you willing to let this go for the sake of studying it? Or do you feel the need to be in the trades? I got to be in the market, man. I've got bills to pay. So it's a higher volatility, higher risk time. Do you really want to be in this, or do you want to just see if you can stay on the horse in the last couple of days? Like today and tomorrow. After non-farm payroll tomorrow, afternoon tomorrow, on Friday, I like that afternoon. I like to call it like a glass off. When we used to go hang gliding, remember when I used to talk about a glass off? A glass off is that time when you jump off the mountain just near dusk, like an hour or so before dusk, and then the ground is so hot. It's just a slow, steady rise of hot air coming off the ground, and it's called a glass off. And it's just nice and smooth air. You can stay in that and just float around in there. There's this nice gentle lift, and you fly in and you land just as the sun's coming in for setting. As you're losing the light, you come in for a landing. It's beautiful, beautiful. So that's kind of like the afternoon on a Friday. You want to kind of have a nice little, after the heat of the week has gone off, you just kind of want to catch a couple of nice, easy, smooth trades as the algo slowly starts to close down for the week or the weekend. If that makes any sense. Only giving out free learning. Got bills to pay. No, seriously. I'm sat out today. I passed my $150,000 account yesterday and don't want to start. Oh, right. We have to make this a public spectacle. We have to do 2 public spectacles today. Oh, we have to do this in grand fashion, my friends. In grand fashion. Oops. Stand by. Woohoo! Ollie! Ollie! Yeah, Ollie. Way to go, buddy. Woohoo! 150K. Way to go, my man. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Congratulations, my friend. Good for you. Good for you. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Yes, yes, yes. Way to go, Ollie. And for the next public service announcement, we would like to wish Russell a very happy birthday. "43 years old today. 43 years young he is. Happy birthday, Russell. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Russell. Many happy returns on the day, my friend. That's the best sexy song, happy birthday, I can give you. That's my Marilyn Monroe for you, buddy. Only for you. Happy birthday. I'll put that up here. Thanks, Darren. Big thanks to all you daily advice and calling levels and teaching. It's helped me massively. Well, I'm glad, Ollie. I'm glad it's helped. I can't remember when I was 43. Could you, D? Shitballs, 43? That was 17 years ago. 17 years ago. Damn. 17. That picture you see on my profile there, that's me around 43. That's my 43 picture. And this is what you get 17 years later, Russell. Oh, this is what you get, buddy. 17 years later, you can look forward to this. Oh, that's a slap in the face, if I could feel it. Glad it was flat in the news. Happy birthday. Interesting news so far. I know what to look for now. Well, that was uneventful, wasn't it? Well, I'm certainly glad I did not take any trades. Look how choppy that's coming. It's a good thing, man. We have not got a break above there. See how there's no body break above here? We have nothing there. It just rolled up, hit it. It felt like it wanted to just launch out of there, that we'd get the next price leg higher, and then did not get a break there. That's the rules. Remember yesterday we were talking about the bear trap, and I showed you 3 times I got caught in a bear trap? That would have been a bull trap right there. You would have come up into it, and you would have been like, "Oh, I'm going long," and you shot the bullet prematurely. you fired the gun prematurely, and that's it right there. You thought, oh, we're going long. So if you would have bought long there and then it rolled over on you, you got caught in a bull trap. That's the bull trap, where you go from discount to premium inside this range, and you only have one objective above you that you don't clear out. So the rule is, if you're trading in, so you've got to type these rules out, or at least think about them. If you're in a small little range like this, and you manage to get in on a discount portion of this range, we're going to review this bull trap again. Not bull crap, but bull trap. If you're inside the small range, let's say there was a little fair value gap down here, a little SIBI, we got in on it and we're trading. You get to 50%, you move, you're trading internal range liquidity now. And we're thinking, hey, look, this could go higher. But I'm trading internal range liquidity. I'm trying to just grab money in the range that I'm in. That's it. If I get an extension, then I can continue the trade. So if I get out of the bull trap, because this is the teeth, it's opened up and it's ready to come back and snap on you and take your foot off, right? So you catch this, you get into this trade. As soon as you get 50%, you move your stop loss to break even plus the cost of the trade. You take half your trade off. You get to 50% or 62%, move to 50, move to 70%, move to 62, blah, blah, blah. You come all the way up to here, it finally comes back and takes you out, or in here would have taken you out. So you've caught a nice little run here. You go, okay, now I've made some money in here. All I want to do now is see if it could trade above this and a body clears the high. Then I'm looking for range extension and continuation. If I don't have that rule of body must close above here before taking that to go high, then if I don't have that last rule in place, I do not assume that it's going to go higher. Write that rule down. That's a bull trap. The same thing happens in a bear trap. Same thing. And now you see how it's come back and taken your stop loss. If you would have been on here and your stop loss was sitting here, it's run through you. It's run through a discount array, not the SIBI we're looking for, but here the BISI, you want to see it come back, find support off this level and go higher, right? See how it's traded through it, then comes back inside it, and then extends the range, keeps coming lower. So now you've got this discount box over here. This is what we're looking for right here. And that was lackluster. Lackluster. See how he had a body, trade below, market structure shift, come back in, hit it, quit it. As soon as it hits it and takes out a low, pay yourself, move to break even, stress-free. That's what you get in stress-free real quick, abs. And if it takes off, great. If it's great, I think for you, getting rid of that stress in your life with your trading, if you can get to stress-free right away, and if it reverses on you and comes back through, you just say, oh, that's all right. I wanted to see it leave, because there's an expectation that you want price to continue through. If it's come back and tap that level and you're fail-safe, you need to, well, you don't need to, you do whatever you guys like, but look for, now you see how we've got this low taken, we've got a fair value gaps forming here. This could still go higher. We're in a discount portion of this larger range. We've come back to the breaker that takes out this low and runs lower. The last up close candle, we're back into that. Now I'd like to see us get above this level, find some support, and then take out. This is that bear trap again, or bull trap. If you run back up into that level, you want to see it institutional order flow entry drill, tap and go, or you want to see it trade back through it, tap and leave, internal range liquidity hunt, downside objective, just tapping it now, right on a 7 candle. How lovely is that? So 910 might bring us right into here. So you see how one short, extend the range, pay yourself. Objective hit, pay yourself. Move to the sidelines. Internal range liquidity done. Have a nice day. Box to box trading, my friends. You can't ask for a nicer internal range liquidity hunt than that. Mark, I'm short 50 of the swing on a 15 above liquidity. I'm going to need to rewatch this. Darren dropping gems as always. Doing an optimum trade entry is too scary for me. Yeah. But watch them, Ollie. Like, watch them enough and you'll see how accurate they are. But the one thing you want to kind of keep in mind as well is the fail-safe. And a lot of you guys I know are not embracing the fail-safe. It's a fail-safe is the candle that is doing the action. It is the one that will say, I need to know, if I study price action enough, I need to know that this candle right here, I guess it would be this larger one here, this candle's open or its close, sorry, it's low, it's close, and its mean threshold are my line in the sand, because this level right here, I do not want to see a body close above it. If I see a body close above this, if my stop loss is sitting up here, do I, ask yourselves this, you guys, based on everything we've kind of taught you so far, or that you've kind of been watching me do for months now. If you're looking at this level, okay, it's a fair value gap right now. If you see this level get taken to the upside, after taking a swing, what do we consider this? We consider it a reversal, right? So if we consider that a reversal, and I'm short on this, and my stop loss is sitting up here, and it closes above here, do I think my stop loss is going to get taken? Yeah, that is the fail-safe. That's the part where you say, this fails for me for going shorter. My stop loss is there, my 0.5%, 1% or whatever is there. My fail-safe is right here. If that closes above that, comes back in, I'm out before it takes my stop loss. This is, the stop loss is just for a dramatic whip back and take you out and you lose your 1% or whatever it is that you're leveraging your account with. But your fail-safe is always something you're keeping an eye on. This level right here. And you're saying, if that closes above that, I'm closing out my trade. I'm not going to give it an opportunity. And that last candle that is acting, once it breaks that level, that candle, how you treat it and the rules you have with it determines whether or not, if it comes back and taps this fair value gap, consequent encroachment, for example, you say, I'm out of that trade. If I was short, it went above it, came back down, tapped this old high right at consequent encroachment. I go, we're coming back into this range. I'm out of this trade now. I'm going to take a loss. Let's say you were short there. I'll take a loss from there to there versus my stop, waiting for it to come back up and take my stop loss out. Fail safe. Study the price action enough and you'll know where you can trust price to hold, where the fail safe's going to hold. So now you want to see it close below here, right? We're into this BISI now. Right into the consequent encroachment of the BISI. We're back into this consolidation. If we're going to go past the original consolidation, you want to see immediate rebalance. I want to see this level down here. And these are really personal opinion, I think, about what you consider a price imbalance. Now, because it's so close to the bottom here, I'd expect a range extension if we close below it, which is obviously right there. Watch the body. The fact that you're wicking through it and you've already come back and filled this fair value gap now, you either finish off right there and start to go higher, keep the body. Tell me these levels aren't important, you guys. Look at them levels. Look at them. And we're on our Squabblers, 9-10 turn. This would be a great place to see this reverse now and go higher. But if 10 doesn't, then look for 12-14 down here. Nope. That's 10, 11. We're on 12 now. So 14, look for 14 and 16, 17 down here. If we get a reversal at 16, 17, look for a run higher. Mark, I hope you've caught yourself a nice little piece of cheddar there, man. Fail safe, Lambo. We're going to talk about it on the weekend. I think I'm going to do a video on fail safe if you guys are interested. I'll do a pre-market analysis with a discussion on fail safe, so you guys can get an idea of, and then I'll kind of give you some rules that I use around fail safe. I'll give you some variations to the rules, and then you guys can decide for yourself whether or not it's something you can implement, you want to implement into your trade strategy. It will increase the accuracy, or it'll do one of three things, if not all three of them. A, it will cut down your losses substantially. B, it will increase your wins, small wins, substantially. And 3, it will take so much stress off of your trading. So much stress. Like if you're one of those people that trade with a knot in your gut and nausea, I want to get that. I want to route that out for you, because that is not a good place to be when you're trading. Can you re-explain why those SIBIs are in the discount? Can I explain why those SIBIs in the discount? Why those SIBIs, like this one here? Okay, so this is how I do it anyway. This isn't what Michael teaches. This is just something I'm looking at. Take it with a grain of salt. This is not an ICT principle. When I look at the range that I'm in, I look for internal range liquidity. I look for complementary pairs. And a complementary pair, like black and white, night and day, yin and yang, you're looking for a BISI on the buy side or on the sell side, and a SIBI on the sell side or on the buy side. Sorry, that didn't make, let me say that again. You're looking for a SIBI on the buy side and a BISI on the sell side. When you see it, to get confirmation inside the range, you take the range and you split it. So I start doing this. This is my process. I take the range and I go, what range am I in? And that could be even as small as this. I know there's nothing in there, so I don't look at that overall. I look at the larger range right now. Okay. I split the range and I go, that's the premium portion and this is the discount portion. Do I have a SIBI in my discount portion? I do. Do I have a BISI in my premium portion? I do. So now I go, if this BISI gets taken to the upside, I look for a retracement into it, and I'm aiming for 50, 62, blah, 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 or I'm aiming for my BISI. And I've given you multiple methods you can do to manage this. Either use the fib tool, either use the box-to-box trading, or use the wait for the next reversal trade. Whatever method you guys want, that's entirely up to you. Okay. And then there's more strategy around here. If I don't get this, I look for the candles. Like I told you on the weekend, Lambo, I look to the candle to the left, always look at the candle to the left, and I look for that as a validation candle. If I get that validated above that on a close, I use that candle as support all the way down to its wick, plus 1 tick. And I use that for support to go higher. So to make my long story short, I look for this. So if I'm in this range now and I'm going, I have a BISI above me. Do I have a SIBI inside here? I go, no, I don't have a SIBI inside this range. I've got a BISI, 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 and another BISI up here. I don't have a SIBI. I have to have a complementary one. So what I look for is I say, what one appears inside this level further back that supports a SIBI? Right there. And that's it right there. Sorry, I should be right to here. You can go body to body or wick to wick. So if you go body to body, there to there, look at how look how it just freezes on there. So I look for the highest SIBI inside, or the lowest SIBI in this range, but it happens to be this higher one here. So you cut through all the stuff and you look back for a SIBI that says, where's my discount one? If there's another one up here that's in below the 50%, you'll sometimes see this. It'll go discount, hit that sucker over there, turn around, BISI, come back through, hit the discount box over here, then come back up 2, then go back down 2, then come back up, use this for support, then go higher. So that's a more advanced way of looking at it. If you really study it, you'll see how it goes here to here, looking for this, going back up, premium, come back down, take out the low, order block, reach for the next one, hit that, come back up, hit order block or whatever in here. So you'll see this constant down, hit this one, come back up to that one, drop below this one, use that one for support, come back up, use that one, come back down, use this one. And then, so it's a reach for premium and discounts. And if you know where to look for them, they're like specific data points I like to look back for confirmation that we're going higher or lower. Now, what's this called? What's this called, you guys? Right there. You see how we body trades above it? You don't get an opportunity to get in on it, right? And then it runs all the way up to here. We do not get a body above here. It now trades back down, and now it's through this level. What's this? Spell it out for me. Type it in there. What is that we just saw right there? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Anyone? Not a cam. Not a cam. Oh, you mean off of here? Yeah, I guess you could. What I'm looking for inside this range, from here to here, it's a bull trap again. It's another bull trap because one rule was not validated. We did not get the rule that validates the full continuation of this trade. So now we go into a bull trap again. See how we traded above this level? Because I want you guys, because someone out there is going to say, you know what, his technique does not work in all shit at all. Every time we get a reversal, that's not where you get it. No, you get bull traps. And here's the bull trap. You have to be from there to there. I'm trading this little range right here, not the whole big range, this little range. So until I get a body that breaks market structure to the upside, that's one of the rules, and a body that breaks this candle's high on a close, I'm just trading internal range liquidity. So if I'm catching this portion here, if it trades above, it comes back into it here, then I'm catching this. As soon as it hits 50%, I pay myself, take a portion of my trade off. And again, you may decide not to be in that trade. Doesn't matter. But you enter into that. Now you start to go, what am I reaching for? Mean threshold, pay myself there. If I can get rejection block, pay myself there. If I can take the old high or half that wick, I'll pay myself there. I'll take that old high, pay myself there, and I'm going to move my stop loss up accordingly. Because if it comes back against me, if this is a bull trap and this does not go up to this premium array, it will come back and close through that level. It does. Taps it. Now I expect to see range extension. Now I want to see this come lower now. I want to see it just take out that wick. You got this little premium array inside this range here. Keep your eye on that one. Discount, premium. Look for range extension. We've come back up inside this one. Right there. Trade below it. Inside it. Trade below it. Back inside it again. Looking for it to continue on the downside. What's the low on that candle? Did we get that range below there already? Low is 70, 50, 70, 75, and the low is 69.75. So this one is just a slight bit lower than that one. But we'll get it, you'll see. Bang, done. So that's a level of understanding price action where you're expecting it to act a certain way based on these levels that I'm showing you here and how they act. So internal range liquidity, you could have still made money off of that had it traded back into this level and giving you that as support on a discount portion to run for that. If you trade internal range stuff, this is why Hadid's as good as he is. He looks for this stuff and he hunts for this quick little, you hear him go, I'm in, I'm out, I'm partial, and he's taking partials. That's because he's hunting this stuff. And he's nibbling his way up there and he's doing it with one contract. That's a lot of money. And he's still making money on that. Goes to break even real quick. And he doesn't care because we're on a 1 minute chart. He's trading this constantly. Now see how we use that level? Now we've traded through it. And look how we're using that level to extend the range again and again and again. And looking for down here now. That's staying on that's staying in the horse like with freaking accuracy, unlike you're going to see anywhere else, my friends. What name of this failure to close? What name of this failure to close above? I'm not quite sure I understand you there, fiddlesticks. Candle body closes below previous low. Now look for close below the wick. Rejection block. Pay yourself at rejection blocks. Immediate rebalance right here. There's a small little imbalance down here too. So this is an immediate rebalance. There's a little tiny one right here. Again, you got to be able to hunt these, man. Right there. See that? Right there. Right there. This one looks way more. Right there. There's a little volume imbalance here. There's little tiny ones like that. Look at that reversal. The lows are swept. Pay yourself at rejection blocks. Pay yourself at old lows. You don't even get the low. You get right on it. Pay yourself at rejection blocks. Pay yourself at rejection blocks. Now we've traded back up through the premium inside this range. See how you rip through? There's nothing over here except this quick immediate rebalancing of these candles. And Hello. And then it rips right through here on the close, comes back, taps it. Now you want to see that go higher. Rejection block. Like to like. Rejection, rejection. If this rolls over and comes back down right now, I can see how you've gone from rejection block to the next rejection block behind you. Now I want to see that just march right through here. See how that little level right there, premium, come back inside it, tap it, pay yourself. As soon as it takes that high, pay yourself. Move to break even. Stress-free trade now. Stress-free. Look, ooh, look. Pay yourself, pay yourself. You can put limit orders in there. Pull the range, high to low, pay yourself. Internal range liquidity hunt. Where would you go? Where would a good stop loss be for these quick trades? Well, your stop loss should always sit below the low. It should always be a quarter, 1-2% of your leverage, but fail safe. The only thing I can tell you is if you understand price action enough to pay yourself, or understand price action enough, you'll know where to move your stop loss. But you don't just randomly put a stop loss anywhere. You put it below a low and you find your perfect entry. And if you don't understand price action enough to see that, then study it before you put, otherwise you're gambling. You're just saying, I'm willing to throw $50 at this. I'm willing to throw $100 at this. And you have a dollar figure on what you're willing to throw away instead of a specific level you know you don't want to see get taken. There's a different kind of thinking going on there, right? A different kind of thinking. If you throw a trade on, you go, I'll throw $100 at this. I'm willing to lose $100. Whoa. What the hell kind of trade strategy is that? That's called gambling. That is not a trade strategy. If you say, this level right here, I want to see that hold price. I do not want to see it come back to this rebalance here, inside this range. So my stop loss would, you've already hit your objectives anyway. This is what I said, pay yourself on the way up. If you're looking at your fib tool from the next range above you, you're already over 50%, 62%. Pay yourself, whatever. So to answer your question, so you say to yourself, there's my little imbalance. I want to see that hold price. Look at the body holding price. And as soon as it takes that high, I'm going to pay myself and I'm going to move my stop loss, which is here. If you're willing to, and then you have to say to yourself, if I put my stop loss here and my profits there, and my stop loss is bigger than the bigger loss than the profits I'm going to make, you have to decide whether or not you want to take the trade. You may say, I do not want to see that candle's low get taken. My stop loss will go there. I've got my trade on right there. I'm not letting that, as soon as that low forms there, that's it. I'm done. Pay yourself at mean threshold. Pay yourself at high. Aim for right here. That's my upside objective. If I was just doing an internal range liquidity hunt, so stop loss is here. If it comes back and takes you out, the loss is really, really small, depending again on your leverage. But if you paid yourself there, move to break even. As soon as you pay yourself, move to break even plus the cost of your trade. If it comes back against you, who cares? Wait for a cleaner setup. Because we're looking for precision. We're looking for precision, and we're looking for a specific level above us, internal range liquidity. So to answer your question about where you put your stop loss, it's all based on your understanding of price action, understanding of levels that you want to see absolutely not move past. If it does, it's not acting the way you want it to act. And if you don't understand price action enough to know that, then my suggestion is study it more. Otherwise, you're gonna use the mentality of, I'm gonna throw $100 at this and hope it sticks. Right? And we've all done that. We've all done that. We came back in. Ooh, no, not quite yet. Stop loss is sitting right there. You're just below it. And just see if it manifests. If it doesn't, you know, and the fact they're waffling, 3 candles, get out of Dodge or I'm done. So if my stop loss was here and my entry was there, I would be right into break even right now, just because I don't want to see it come back down into here again. It's either going to leave here or just pay yourself now and move to the sidelines. I don't like waffle. I like to see something leave. You want to see it tap and go. That's it, not this side to side action. That's just me, because I've been beat up way too many times. So I demand of the market what I want to see. And if you don't see it, get out. See, come back and take you out right there. Thank you for the explanation. Chart experience is the key. It is absolutely the key, Lionel. I love your name, by the way. It's my dad's name. It's absolutely Lionel. I have to keep saying Lionel because it reminds me of my dad. It is the key. Truly understanding it. And that's why we're in here every morning. Get you guys to try and study the charts. I want you to see these levels and see how they provide support, how you expect them to act. If they're not acting the way you want them to act, you're on the wrong side. Like now, see how it switched through that level, closed below it. Look at this. You need to see this, Lionel. This is called serious data point analysis here. Look at that. Closed below it, comes back in, taps it. Now I want to see it come lower. Where are we coming back down into? Discount box. You're inside this range now. That's freaking, that's precision. You're going to say, I don't want to see it come back there. I don't want to see that come back down there one more time. It's done its job down here multiple times. When it starts to leave, that's why I've said I'm out. I'd be out of that trade right there. As soon as it comes back into that, I'm out. It's failing to get through here. It's tried to hit the top, then the consequent encroachment, now the bottom. Don't like it. I'm out. It's not making an attempt to get up there. It's not acting the way I want it to act, so I'm moving to the sidelines. And there, see how it run down? So now you're looking at this internal range liquidity. See that? 50% just gets you an opportunity to get short. Now that you go, I'm there. And if I can get 62, I'll move quickly to break even. Pay myself is 62%. 70%. I'm now moving to 62. Pay myself here. I'm in the bottom of that fair value gap there. Come on down now. Keep coming. Took me out. That little trade right there. Internal range, not that you're actually trading that, but that's my example. You're still going to make money inside that little 1 minute candle. And I guess it's not the money that I'm talking about. It's the principle of why you use these rules and why you look for that internal range liquidity. That whatever the range you're on, you have to trade at a premium, sell it at a premium, buy it back at a discount. And there's nothing in here except for immediate rebalance back in here. So if you lose that candle's low, or that wick right there, if you lose this, that range is done. We're already at 75% retracement on this small little range here. Now I'm looking for this guy. We get a body trade below that, come back, find support, look for range extension, and look for this little fella down here. That's staying on the horse, man. What are we paying ourselves at? Rejection blocks. Holy shit, Chris. 877%. That's what it's up. Your QQQ. Where was that? Oh, that was over here. Oh, dude. Oh, that's 1 month. No wonder you're looking good. Let me put it down to a last night candle. Holy crap. Seriously? a gap down there, you're up 800%. You put $465 in puts and you're up 800%. You're up thousands of dollars, man. Oh, come on, Chris. Teach us how to do that. Teach us how to do that. You can make killings in the options market. If you use these principles in an options market, you can do some serious money there. You bought two $465 puts, $115 each. They are now over $1,200 each. Wow. Can you move a stop loss on those now, Chris? Can you protect those positions by moving a stop loss down? Or can you, is there any way to protect that? Or do you just hope that it doesn't just suddenly rip back against you and take you out? Oh, dude. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. Wow. Love it. Well done, man. Well done. Do you see how these levels now become important? Look at that freaking solid banger. Like that, even that one, bang, extends the range. Like you get opportunity, perfect. Opportunity, perfect. There's a level of precision there, you guys. You're just not going to find anywhere else unless you're studying the price action as it's happening, the algo as it's happening right now. You really have to embrace this. It's freaking amazing. I love this. It's undeniable. Undeniable. You just have to look at and see when Trump is going to talk. The Trump pump. There you go. That level's hit. If you like what we're doing, hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate you liking what we do, and appreciate the work I'm trying to put in here to help you guys out where I can. And if you're new to our channel, subscribe, like, hit the notification button. We're happy to let you know when we're on. We got a great group of people in here. The community's growing, and the chat, the Telegram channel there is growing. People are connecting, they're making some friends, and they're building relationships, and they're building a trading plan. They're bouncing ideas off of each other. I love it, man. I just love being able to see people get together and like minds creating some freaking genius things here. Absolutely. Love this little community. I love what we're building, you guys, you gals, ladies as well. So see how that's a sensitive level? We run back up. Now we're getting back inside this range. I have nothing in here other than a quick rebalance. I want to see this next price leg through. That's a range extension. Now watch that little line there. Before we take the low, you want to see it come back and tap that before it takes the low, before it takes the low. Done. See it tap it? Now I want to see, excuse me. Low body mean threshold. If we trade back through it, we're just engineering some liquidity on the downside. We'll get it. Don't worry. We'll come back for it. So there's the open. Body hasn't traded above it yet. We'll wait for a body to trade above it. Internal range liquidity, we're literally on one candle. From that swing to that swing, if that creates a swing there. And end scene. Come on, give me my low. Take the low, 830. And you'll see my point. Mean threshold upside. If you take that on a close, there's the mean threshold. Watch. If we get above that, then this is just going to be sitting right here, and we'll come back for that later. So if you're looking at this internal range liquidity hunt from that candle's high to this candle's wick low, you're already over 50%, right? See that? And the mean threshold is the last line in the sand. So that's the pop above, hit that level. Now you want to see it come all the way back down. It's going to take it now. Just give it a little pop through. There you go. Done. So you can see how precise levels, it went up, came back down, went back up to the mean threshold, back down, came back in one more time, and then extended the range. All in one candle. Well, yeah, that candle there. This candle wasn't even validated, so really that's the only thing you can come back to. Plus that little guy. So, love it. It's well done. And that's what you get. Do you understand the importance of staying on the horse now? If that was a daily candle, would you have made the same decision? So ask yourself, does your mind shift when you go to a daily candle? You throw all this stuff that I'm trying to show you on a 1 minute chart? Does that get tossed out with the bath water the moment you change time frames? Do you allow a lot of other noise and fundamentals and all that other crap jumping into your trade to affect your decision as to whether or not you're going to read price action the same way? So we have a reversal here. We have not retapped this, and we have come back and tapped that to extend the range. Okay, so now you have to ask yourself, what are the rules for range extension? Shift over to your next trading set of rules. If you're a range extension trader, what rules do you have? I think we're gonna have to spend a weekend saying, let's build rules. I don't know if you guys are interested in this or not, but let's build rules around failsafe. Let's build rules around internal range liquidity. Let's build rules around bear and bull traps. Let's build rules around range extensions and continuations. And if those rules, and we'll just hone them till they get to the point where you just say that rule. In other words, if I want to go long on this, I must get a retracement back into this candle to tap, or institutional order flow entry drill, or wick, half the wick. You want to see it stay open. If it's really aggressive, you want to see it just A plus setup, just leaves it right away. A setup, institutional order flow entry drill. Then your B is your consequent encroachment. C is this old hot low hit here. And that's it. We only want A plus, A and B trades. C at the worst. No D, which means any wick that pops through there becomes a D trade. As long as it's still a pass, but I want to see a body break. I don't want to see a body break through there. Wick, maybe. No bodies. So it'd be fun to kind of just sit there one day and just type out the rule. Put all the rules down here. Screen capture it. Put it in your notes and study it when you're going on little trips and stuff. As that's my rule. Why is it my rule? And study it. Looks like it's going to just keep running here. Oh, you can tell it's coming up for springtime. I got the woodpeckers on the roof, and he's on top of that steel grating that we have, you know, on the vent cover. And he's like, I can just hear him up there hammering away, trying to bring the girls home. Spring is in the air. Everywhere I look around. Love is in the air. Any questions? Anything on this stuff right now? No? Love's in the air. I don't know what I am feeling. So 10 o'clock did its little thing. Gave you a reversal. If you had the cojones to stay inside that, that's been some sloppy choppy. But let us continue down to our 17,341. I don't know what I've been feeling. So 11 o'clock. Remember we didn't get that opportunity to get in on this? It just left on us. Keep your eyes on this level. 11 o'clock for us to retrace back into here. I don't think that's I don't think that's too much to ask. I can't remember the last time I saw a circuit breaker trigger. RTY is nearly there. Okay, what's a circuit breaker trigger and an RTY? Inca dog. Help me out there, man. What are you talking about? We're approaching maximum futures moments for prop firms. I think it's 5% for Apex and Top Step. If you're holding trading below that, they will blow your account. I think that is about 18,770 on NASDAQ. RTY, especially RTY, is Russell 2000. Okay, thanks, Inca Dog. Circuit breaker, CME stops trading for 10 minutes at 7%. Ooh. These guys are dudes that have been in trading for a while and they understand the markets. I love this. This is great information. Thank you. And it's called RTY is when the markets move too far to the market will shut down for a while. Ah, okay. And that's called RTI circuit breaker. Ah, okay. This is all interesting. This is all good stuff to know. So do you think they will hold it there for a while if they know the market's going to be at that freezy point? Hold it there and then start to move it around a bit. You can manipulate the market all the way back up here, clear these guys out, then run it to the point where the markets freeze up. I don't know. I inherently don't trust greedy people. So I'm thinking if you were a super greedy person, what would you do? How would you try to screw us here? Hold it. Let's hold these people in before we shut them down, give them an up, close out their abilities to be able to trade. Let's go back one more time and scoop up whoever else we can take before we drop it down there and circuit breaker kicks in. That's just how I'm thinking. It's got to be some jerk out there manipulating this market now. Back up for a while before it gives it an opportunity to break the circuit breaker to kick in. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Chris or Kevin. Yes, limit down. That would be crazy. If they limit down, nobody gets out. That's when the big dogs have got your money and the markets are just crashing and they close it. You get no opportunity until they decide to open it again. You can go into limit down days and days. You just keep going down and you can't get out of it and you're just watching your entire life savings crash. Hence the reason black swan moments. Be careful of these high volatility type times, right? Limit down is the circuit breaker for 10 minutes at 7%. Explain to me this 7%. Is it 7% of the day, or is it 7% of the market for the year? Like, what's the 7% on? Excuse my ignorance. I have no clues about this fundamental stuff. I've just heard Michael talk about limit down and up days, and they're great days when you're in a limit up or a limit down and you're short. You're banking and you can't collect your money out, but you're in a bank day. 7% down from the settlement price. Okay. That's to the previous day's settlement price. It dropped 7% of the market. Is that what you're talking about? Like yesterday's close, if we drop more than 7% of the total range of the market, by that you go into a limit close. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you for explaining that. Appreciate it. Is that the standard? Is always 7%? And then you've got prop firms is 5%. For indices in the CME. Okay. Well, I made lunch money today. That's the best I got today. Even though I've been calling this like stellar, I've been so tempted to get into this, but my brain keeps saying it's non-farm payroll. Just do what you're telling everybody else and move to the sidelines and wait. So I'm literally up $26.02. That's it. 5% is a protection buffer. That makes sense. That makes sense. You could lose your shirt if they gap down and you got all these clients, you're carrying all this money, right? If you're going to limit down, if they just suddenly drop and you capture all of that, you blow these prop firms out of the water. Unless everybody's holding a position that supports going down. I don't know about that, fiddlesticks. It's a good question. Have you guys heard anything about this what do they call it? Triton? There was a prop firm I sent, oh, these guys, Tycoon. They have like a 90% profit split. Not that I'm advertising for them, because I'm not. I just want to know if anybody's heard anything about them. I sent them a letter or a message the other day. Fiddlesticks. See if they give out and let me pay for a prop firm account for you to see if they and I haven't heard back from them yet. It's not an ICT thing, it's an exchange rule to try to stop markets crashing. Yeah. Studying Tibbs, been playing with options. I have SPY going to 511 by 17th of April. Could you help me confirm? Let's go. I'm looking for down here right now. This is my terminus for, we finally hit the low we're looking for here on the hourly. That was the downside objective so far. We've hit that. Now I'm looking for, what one are you looking for? 511. 511. You're going to go long? Going to 511 by April 17th. Could you help me confirm this? Ooh, 511. $5.11. I am not going to tell you how to take your trade. I'm going to tell you what I see, and do not take this as financial advice. I am an old broken paramedic with Bell's palsy now, so you definitely don't want to take my financial advice, because it's not financial advice. I'm just giving you my analysis and what I see right now. You decide for yourself how you're going to take your trade. I like that there. You want it to get to 511. I don't see it. On a 15-minute, I don't see it. On an hourly, I don't see it. Like, look at this. Body trades below that level. On the hourly, comes back up, all the way back up inside it, and we take out the lows. I'd like to see us come back to the low or create a fair value gap, come back, tap it, and then continue to go lower. So I don't see it going higher. Daily wise, there's nothing in here that tells me you're going back up, unless you're coming back to 536. So here's the question I have for you, Mark. Oh, this is ES. Sorry, SPY. Let me get into SPY here. Let me get rid of Walgreens. Oh, look at Walgreens. Holy shit, they did just suddenly just like, whoop. Invesco. I'm so happy for you. Who was it? Was in that one? Peter? Not Peter. I don't. Whoever was in that one, I'm super happy for you. I'm glad you're killing it. SPY. Sorry, my brain's all over the place here. I got little alarms going off. DAX. Let's go here and go SPY. SPY. The SPY. Let's make this bigger. You want to get to 512. I'm all for going down. If you're going for 511, thank you. That's where the direction I would like to see that go. Yes, indeed. So I'm looking for first one right here. Oh, Lord, look at all that. Look at delicious and nutritious. $5.17. Right now, 5.17 is my, you got what, 5.11? You want it to take the low? You want to take the rejection block? You got to get through this thing on a close and then run for that. Otherwise, we're already starting to hit. Watch for your reaction off of 532. And if we get a nice little run through 532, look for 517. And then you want to get a close below that, not just a tap on that, and then start running all the way back up again. Whether or not that makes it by the 17th. Like, for me, this is just, look at this. Like, what's the downside potential? You want the downside? Right there, 513. That's the next price leg down. It stops at 513. So if you're 511, you may be just a tad bit shy of it. That's the completion of the next price leg to perfection. But yeah, I'd say there's downside. You're really squeezing all the juice out of your lemon there. I think if you get it by the 17th, I don't know how fast it'll get there. As you can see, we've dropped from 575 to like just in a matter of last week to this week. 2 days, you've already dropped a massive amount. So you could see that in the next day or so. By the end of, we could probably see it at the end of next week. And if the markets suddenly gap on you, go down, I don't know, does that help you if you get a limit day? If you're in a short like that and you limit down, that helps you too, I guess? Are you still able to collect that once they open it up again? That's SPY, S&P. Isn't that what the SPY is? Right? Questions? So yeah, I like your idea. I'm starting to look right here. I'd have my stop loss pulled in, protect my limit. Don't forget, you're just clearing out these lows here now. If that turn stops right there, rejection block, pay yourself. If it starts to come back through, if we get through this level on a close and take this candle out on the high, we're coming back into this range. You're looking for up here. I'd be looking for something like look at that candle right there. See how we traded below, swept the lows, came all the way back up into the premium level, and then ran all the way back down. And now we're hitting discount, discount, discount. You have to include it all. So if you took just at open and close points, open and close points, or open to open points. That pretty much puts you in the last half of that right there. So I'll get rid of that one. So some kind of interesting levels to kind of look at right now. I'll kind of darken that one up a little bit so you can see the difference in them. And all I'm taking here is just the close to open point. That's all. typically you take from that body all the way down to that body as your level of discount array inside this huge range here. But this is just me chopping it up a bit more here. Ooh, look at that. Body breaks the high. Come back, tap here. Give me institutional order flow entry drill. If you're just tapping this and going, go for it. Off the leg down. Yes, good. You got the right idea. Abs. Did I just hear you say you're stress-free, buddy? That's what I like to hear, my friend. I want to hear you stress-free. Way to go, buds. Be right back. Oh, Abs, are you enjoying it, man? Are you taking the run? Taking on the run, baby. That's the way you want it, baby. And I don't want you around. REO Speedwagon, back in the day. Oh my God, was that not the best music ever? Me and Sherry Jewer. Yep, loved REO Speedwagon. Abs, are you enjoying that little run? Did you catch it right off the little popper here? Got it at 7:45. Got it at 7:45. 7:45. You got it down here, Abs. Jeepers. So I've moved to 794. Oh, look at you. You're getting cocky now. You're getting cocky. So where's your objective? Where's your upside objective, man? Tell me your upside goal. Where are you headed, Mr. Chuck E. Cheese? What's your upside? 891? 885 to 911. 911, man. That one works for me. Paramedic, 911. I like 911. It's a call. It's a call, my friends. It's a call. I'm stress-free on that as well. So see if it comes back in. You got it on the 15-second chart. Ooh, abs. You're getting feisty. What are you doing nailing all these trades? You're supposed to be all stressed out and vomiting on the side with a little puke bag next to your computer. It's like, I might get my trade. Blah. I can't wait to trade. Blah. No, I'm happy for you, man. I'm glad that you're getting to that point where you can feel a little more confident about where your trades are going. So, congrats. So this one, there's a small one here. You didn't get it. Order block. Don't get it. Fair value gap. Trades above it. You want to see institutional order flow entry drill for a long. Does. Gives you that. Runs. Looks for this level here. Trade above it. Yes. Come back. Give it a little kiss. Take it. Yes. Go. Now you want to see it run above here, and get back into that level above us. Look at this little guy right there. See him? Oh, look. We came back and tapped it, right? We get a nice little close above that. That's what you want. You want to see it close above it now. Get on up. Otherwise, bear trap again, or bull trap, I should say. We've got this run into this range. So now you want to say, do we get above here to continue that little level? Remember, you're looking about, we want to see it trade through it, come back to it and go low. So we traded through it. We came back inside it to this level, down. It still becomes an area of sensitivity. Okay, it still becomes an area of sensitivity. Don't ignore it. People go, where is it suddenly stopping there? Right there. It's a sensitive level still. Don't underestimate that. And I guarantee you, most of you didn't look at that little tiny level sitting right there. Not to say that you're bad or anything, but most people don't take notice of cutting through all these candles back at that little tiny spot over there. Like, come on, seriously? But it's a level of importance. It's a sensitive data point. Do you break it on a close? Remember, we want to say, are we going to go higher? I must break that on a close and continue going higher. And right now, it hasn't given you that. That takes you out at your 74 or 94. Now you wait. Wait for something cleaner, abs. So %, 62% puts us back into that little area right there that we were talking about. See how it ran through it, didn't give it to us? Ran through it, didn't give it to us? Can it easily come back to 62% and give it to us now? Is that a data point that lines up with a breaker and a fair value gap? I don't know. Is there a TIBS coming up? We're at 22. That was a 21 swing low. Takes that. You want to see that go higher now if it's 21 TIBS. Otherwise, if that rolls over, looking at 27. 27.30.32. Wait for structure break. That's a 50%. There's a 2021. So let's see if we can get above here for 27. Look at this right here. Body trades above it. Come back inside it. Tap it. Let's get out of here. We'll see it tap that and go higher now. Okay. Let's see if we can't get a little run up higher here now. Long crude oil again got stopped out. Green first time. So you're saying your oil trade panned out? Let's have a look at that. Oil. Yeah, I don't see any oil reversal here except for right here. We have a little market structure shift, body trades up into it, back into there and going long. So did you get your long alpha here? Craig, 66.17. That's where I would have taken it there for that high. Pay yourself, move to the sidelines. Oh, nice word usage. Oil trade panned out. Or how about oil pan traded out? I was going to say panning out. Wouldn't that be a better gold? Now that gold trade sure panned out. I'm in a stress-free trade there now. Let that sucker run. Okay. And we're back up to here looking for our first objective. Love on the rocks. All I want is a smile. Look at that. Nice. Even above the larger hourly fair value gap. Tap it, go. That looks much better. So yeah, look for that as upside there, Craig, for 66.66. Immediate rebalance above that. I would say I'm looking for watch this reversal here. Now that this has been filled, we're not making any much attempts to get past that. So internal range liquidity, hit, watch the reverse. If this turns around now, Craig, comes lower, forget that right now. If you break this on the downside, watch for some support and to come back inside this range here. That's all I've got to say about that. So never marry an idea. Always kind of be prepared for things to switch up on you. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Lauren Green is giving birth. Always marry the mermaid. She's on the rocks, baby. What you got for me, market? Nothing but chop. Come on. We're in 30-32 here. It's going to be some crazy Ivan stuff going on here. Just take off. Please, 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 please. Mermaid the trade. Where are you guys at right now? Stress-free trade going long. Still in this long. Pay yourself. Pay yourself. Pay yourself. We've made one Benjamin today. One whole Benjamin. It's just fun to trade it, just to kind of play in the markets and make sure you're well protected. You're safe, man. Where are we headed next, my friends? Where are we headed next? Let's get that one out of there. Ooh, some dizzy spells here. Look at that level. Tell me that's not freaking awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it, he said. Be yourself. All right. Objectives are hit, man. I got a Benjamin. I'm taking my wife out. It's her birthday this week. There you go. I'll just take her out for some fancy dinner today. Okay, breakfast at Theta coming up. Work at the pro shop this afternoon. So I'll call it a day. Thanks, Steve, for all you do, bro. You're very welcome, Derek. I wish you all the best, man. Have an awesome day. And what a freaking day it is, my friends. I got 20 more minutes. I'm going to watch this for, and then I'm going to move to the sidelines, take my little bit of chump change, and be blessed that I got to spend some time with you guys again today. And yeah, I've enjoyed myself. I hope you got to do some a little bit of learning. You got a little bit of price action study here, and you get to see some important levels. Thanks for everything, D. You'll have a good rest of your day. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great day. I'm glad you got some good trades there, some stress-free trades there, Abs, man. That's what you're after. You're just after one of those kind of stress-free kind of trading mentality. So I'm glad that you were able to get that, my friend, and you have an awesome day. Look at that little tap there. I like it. I love it. Let's see if you can't keep marching higher. And it does not. You want to see it, just tap it and go. Remember, you're already up at your premium portion of this range. Watch out for this potential. So you've really milked, you juiced the snot out of this one here. Now what you want to say is, now that we've broken above this premium array, you want to see, do we get, actually no. Oh, I just see it right there. See, I even missed it. Right there. You see that little fella? I'm like, we should be range extensioning, but there is it, that right there is that body's close. So tap, go. You want to see that keep marching higher, but you've got to get a body through that level, not just to tap it. Otherwise, we've got a 42, 44. So we're back inside the range again. Once we trade below here on a close, look for that little imbalance right there and see if we start getting back deeper into the range. See how you see the reversal right there? We did not get above that level, and you got to hunt for it. If you don't agree with me, I don't care, because you need to hunt for them. If you don't develop an eye to look for those, and you say, why did it suddenly stop there after taking that high out? Get over here and dig around in there and say, ugh, right there. Well, spread open the charts, and the little pocket will sit right there, and you'll see why that little pocket right there is important. Okay. Literally closed on it. You don't have to agree, but you damn well should, because it's a reoccurring phenomenon, man. It's a reoccurring phenomenon. If it's just lucky, who knows, right? As ICT says, this is probably just someone's going to say, oh, you're lucky. That doesn't happen. This is random. It's all bullshit. Yeah, whatever. So again, this was not hit. We did not hit it. Note it. It's important to note it. It's very important to note it for sure. Just kind of watch it now for watch it right here. Right there. See it hit it right there. Nice. Now, if it just reverses and comes back down, sweet. Now you know why that's a sensitive level. If we close above it, now I'm looking for it to go higher. But watch. Watch that level. See if that just now reverses and comes down and you go, oh man. Because inside this range, you didn't get a reversal. But I bet you on a 15-second chart, you'll find something in here that puts you back inside this range at 62%, right inside the premium box to box inside that range. See? Sensitivity. You don't have to buy it, man. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to take what I'm selling. I'm just trying to sell you some algo, that's all. Some delicious, nutritious algo. Happy birthday to the wifey. Yes, so her birthday's coming up on the 4th. I'm excited. She's going to be last desperate days of holding on to her 50s. I'm in the last desperate days of holding on to my 50s, and she gets 365 more desperate days to hold on to the 50s, and then we hit the 60s. And if this is a sign of the things to come, you can keep your 60s. I'm not interested. Oh, look at that. See, we trade below, come back, give it a kiss. Hello, keep on coming. Right there. Do you not see that? Oh my goodness, you guys. If that doesn't get me a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, like, has this guy got something here? Has he discovered immortality? Has he discovered the golden grail of the algorithm? Has he discovered something rather? No, I haven't discovered anything. Michael's the one that's discovered it, but he's taught us some cool stuff. And with the advent of some of these other little techniques I'm showing you guys, I tell you, boxing, it's the new wave. It's the new sexy thing for trading is boxing. You're all going to say, like, what is this boxing stuff? And Tibbs, well, if you want to take the time and learn Tibbs, you're going to learn a very, very powerful tool there. Love on the rocks. So if you're trading off that range, like I showed you here, I gave you that perfect little entry right there. Perfect entry. You sell it at a premium and you're going to buy it back at a discount. So as soon as it hits 50%, you're going to take half your trade off. Takes out that low, pay yourself. 62%, 70%, move to 62. Hits 75, move to 70. Hits 78%, moved to 75, and it went boop and just took you out right there. You got from 905 all the way down to 840. 905 to 840. You understand that 64 handles, right? In 3 minutes. Perfect, perfect. And you're out. And now it's coming back against you using my fib tool technique. It's a beautiful thing if you know what you're doing. See how that is a quick way to make money even if you get on the wrong side of it? Well, as soon as you see that low taken, what do? The rules follow the same rinse and repeat rules every freaking time we have a low taken. We have a change in direction. Body breaks above. If we get a body close above this level here now, I'm looking for this to continue on higher. Watch out for the bear trap or the bull trap. So that little level again, you want to see a body get above it on a close. Stop. It's hard to ignore it, hey Lambo. It's hard to ignore it, my friend. You build yourself 10 houses if you can tie this shit down. If you can discipline yourself, follow the rules, forget all that other freaking noise. Just follow the rules, man. Pay yourself. Pay yourself. I'm out of that trade. I'm just taking these little trades, nickel and diamond my way up, paying myself at the rejection block on a Tibbs at 58. If it reverses on me now, I don't care. I paid myself with Tibbs 58. And now if it rips through me, I'm all right. I'm going to nibble away at a little bit of profit. So now I'm back inside this range. We did not get a body above that guy. Remember, we want to get a body above that guy. Remember, I was telling you about the bull trap. There's your bull trap. We did not get a body. The final rule was not validated. So until it does, so now trade back into this. I'd like to see that hold no more than just give into here a mean threshold of that candle and the consequent encroachment of this candle, and I want to see that stay open. I don't even want to see it come back into here. If it does, that's discount. Now you want to say, does it trade below that level? '90s is where it's at. That's beautiful. Right there. Look at that. Institutional order flow entry drill. Start going. If not, I don't think it's going to go back up there yet. But if we just get a little dip down into this, I like to see that just tap that consequent encroachment. Still waiting for a body to get up here though. I think that's going to be it, you guys. For me, it's a 12 o'clock New York time. It's lunch hour. I'd like to see I'd like to see us run up, take these highs out above us right here. Just clear out these highs for lunch and then see if we get back into another consolidated environment. Right. But other than that, I hope you guys got something out of this today. If you like it, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I appreciate every one of you. I really do. It's taken us a while just to build up the number of people we've got in here, but we've got some great dedicated people in here, people that really love the algo. They love studying the algo, and I love hanging out with you guys. So thanks again for everything. I do appreciate you guys and your time. I know there's lots of people out there you can spend time with on the charts, analyzing it, and hopefully they're giving you this level of detail as well. And I hope to kind of make it a little entertaining for you every once in a while, crack some jokes, have some fun. Not all about just staring at charts. It's just, we're here to have a good time as well. Trying to take the stress out of trading, make it a little more real for you guys. So anyway, we still see how we're banging into that level. I just want to see us break through there now and see if we can't start running for the next level above us. We're pulling the holes out of the walls. This is the rock wall we're climbing. So I want to see that all on the upside. So until tomorrow, my friends, I will see you guys bright and early on a Friday. We'll wait for non-farm payroll to do its damage, and then we are going to see if we can get a nice little glass off in the afternoon. So I hope you like it. Hit your friends up. Tell them to come in. If you got friends that are traders, if you got followers, let them know. Let's see if we can't get to 2,000 people before the end of the year. That's the goal. So let people know. Put the word out there. Let's help other people out. Let's help people understand the algorithm, man. Let's this is not about hoarding it to ourselves. Just because we're figuring it out doesn't mean to say we can't help some other people out along the way. So help out as many people as you can. Get them to pop by, see if they can see some value in what it is that we're doing here. And if you do, let them know. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I will give my usual sending out the love, my friends. Be kind to each other out there. Help each other out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.